So I'm gonna be with one grappling hook. I'm gonna like throw it, swing, and then unhook it midair and throw it again
Yeah. So you're gonna throw it, grab it, and then
while opening a bottle.
yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. You know, you're just like look, you use the grappling hook and you throw it. You grab the bottle, pop it open. Hang on, you swing that shit again, and then you throw it, and then you grapple while the bottle is held on to the grappling hook.
Oh, that sounds difficult.
And you can't spill it.
No.
Oh, of course. Can't spill. Spill a single drop, I'm instantly disqualified.
You're dead on sight, bitch.
The rope just freaking snaps. The rope is like dissolves if any liquid touches it.
Oh yes, it's like a cane sugar based one.
Yeah. Because that could totally support my weight.
Hey, it thinks you thick.
True. You're not wrong.
I'm glad I clicked record
Alright.
when I did.
I think I'm gonna get this one because it is a little bit more expensive, but it has better reviews and it looks cooler.
See, it's dangerous having a job, right?
It really is. Oh my gosh, I'm having to like remind myself like PC parts, PC parts, PC parts. I can't buy every single Funko Pop that I want to get. Gosh, I have so many in my like Amazon wish list. It's
I'm still waiting for my.
I was at HEB yesterday, and you know how close I was to buying this plush pineapple?
Do it!
It was the cutest
Do it.
thing I've ever. I don't have room. I already don't have enough room for the 3 plushes I have.
I was in a bidding war for what was it? It was a Steven Universe one, and it was Amethyst and Flocked like Lion, and that's what I needed. I needed I needed Amethyst. I didn't need Lion. I already have Lion. Anyway, so I go into a bidding war, and it starts at like $15, right? And so I put a limit. I'm like, okay, just only bid up to like $25. And so apparently like 15 bids happened, and I got outbid. And I was like, okay. And there was like 5 minutes left. So I was like, you know what?
frick.
Put it at 20. It's at 28. I was like, you know what? Just put my max. You know, you guys can like only put like up to 30 for me, right? They immediately go to 30 for me, and then immediately after I win. I'm like, I didn't want to spend 30 on it.
I know, that's stupid.
I'm like, this made me angry. Also,
gosh,
I have snow cream. It's like snow ice cream. You make
it's like snow nut.
Yeah.
You just like grab snow from outside earlier and like put it in an ice cream cone?
Yeah.
Huh?
No. That's a bowl.
You put like some flavor in it probably too.
Vanilla.
Vanilla. That's very nice.
I still haven't uploaded the last week's episode to YouTube. I still need to do that real quick. I need to download it first. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so bad.
Ah! The sun! There we go. Now I look a little better. All right, ladies and gentlemen. After that long intro, what's up? It's your boys from Audio Roulette and girl.
Skinny penis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And spoon.
What is the girl in question? Great
good?
intro we have.
Anyway, welcome to Audio Roulette, the only podcast on the internet that's going to say to creepy stalker X,
fuck off. Stop contacting me. No one wants to look at your saggy tits anymore.
Lordy.
You're
I have to make sure.
violent.
I have to make sure that she knows. You know, I have to do it.
Yeah.
You know, it's how.
On
it
the
works.
off chance on the off chance that she's listening to this without headphones, now all of China knows what she did.
She got saggy titties. She got saggy titties. Yeah, that's all. That's all.
You summed it up pretty well. Yeah, that's basically it.
As I was saying, I forgot to upload this last week, so y'all are gonna be seeing our faces twice. Real quick, since y'all can actually see the fucking Discord screen, since I'm streaming that, because if you will notice from the last one, Travis's mouth is kind of doing like a. He looks like animes when they dub them, you know.
Yes, I look like dubbed. Really,
wow! I am so happy to be here, and his mouth is going.
Just hello, mushy mushy.
This is the Phantoms Discord. Y'all should join it. Hang out with us. It blew up out of nowhere. Shout out Josh.
God moding.
I guess. Anyway, Joshy. If y'all want to come and hang out with us, talk with us and everything, you should join it. It's always in the link in the description of the episode.
If y'all want to come and talk the talk, we're going to teach you sex education. No, we're not. Just kidding.
Have we not already been doing that?
I mean, basically, you remember. Who here remembers the maple syrup episode? Tweet at me if you remember that joke.
Follow us on Twitter.
You should follow us on Twitter.
At Real Michael Rick at JTableOfficial. Yeah, you know, just whatever. Anyway, y'all should join that, and y'all are first to hear. My new song "Lazy" is going to be coming out on the 29th of January. And in case y'all are like, holy shit, he releases a lot of songs. I do. I do release a lot.
He does.
But this is going to be the last song for a little bit. So y'all are going to want to listen to it. It's a collaboration with a good musician friend named Zune. He's awesome. ZUN Beats on Instagram. He's awesome. Fantastic beat. And the song was done in like literally an hour. So
Zune! I just want to do that. Zune!
Yeah, but let us know if you're hyped or not. And if you join the Phantoms, you may get to listen to the song early.
That's so crazy.
Enough advertisements. I know what y'all are wanting us to do. All right, so I told y'all that we were like coming in hot with new topics. So I need you. Okay, Travis, do you have the thing loaded up? Do you have the thing loaded up to press the thingamabob to?
Beep, let me.
All right.
Let me.
So we've been doing some power moves. All right, and so this week, tell me when you have it loaded up. So this week,
it takes forever.
Everything's been falling apart. All right, December 37th of 2020 was just fucking insane, dog. It was fucking crazy.
For a whole 3 seconds, I was like 37th. I was like, man, what day of the week was that? I'm like, wait, what the? Wait, that's not a day.
2020 is back on their bullshit, just disguised as 2021. And so we got a ton of shit that is happening. So we're going to be going into our section. Is it loaded?
Why did you pause halfway through that?
Is it loaded?
What? No. I told you it takes forever.
All right, just press it whenever it's ready. You know the one. It's the remixed. The TSBN vocal thing. You know the one. Yeah, you know the one. Just press it whenever it gets. Anyway, we're into our news segment. And the grand...
Oh, it's ready now.
Oh. Welcome to the news with Jables and Michael and Spoon.
Wait.
All right. I am your anchor man, Thicky Dick. I was playing in the snow too much today. I can't breathe anymore.
That sounds familiar.
It's you can't fucking say that.
We're gonna get canceled. We're gonna get canceled. Please take me off the internet.
The Capitol got taken over.
He didn't, but I did.
Okay.
What?
So, if anybody has been living under a rock, this is gonna be.
I don't think you mean a rock. I think you mean like under the planet, like close to the core.
Hi, Sherman. So Trump called on his supporters to be like, yo, we gonna stop this thing. And everybody's like, yo, what? What you mean we gonna stop this? You can't, it's verified. And they just go, bet. And next thing you know, they're shitting in the White House and rubbing it on the walls, and some dudes half naked with horns and going, some dude stole the freaking podium.
Yeah.
And was selling it. You got the homeboy that's like sitting in his chair, which by the way, he was charged with 3 different charges. So I'm like, get clapped, homie.
Who'd have thought you could get charged with that many things from just sitting in a chair? He didn't.
No, he didn't.
Didn't see that coming.
Basically, the White House was taken over by a terrorist in a terroristic way, and Trump was just going like, it's cool, guys. Y'all are unique and special. I love you. You guys are so... I love you. Dude, Baron Trump, is sitting there going, I don't even get this much love. What the fuck?
He doesn't call me kitten. What the hell? Don't die. Don't die.
I tried not to spit on my keyboard, so I just choked. But yeah, so Trump has basically started a coup against the entire United States, and they overtook the Capitol. Now, can I just talk about how fucking embarrassing it is that the capital of our nation got taken over so easily?
Like they just walked in.
Dude, Warped Tour security is better.
I saw you like that tweet.
Yeah. Warped Tour security. I even tweeted out, dude, Warped Tour is safer than this. What the fuck? At least they're like, oh, are you good? Don't break shit. If you do, you're out. Then they're just bing, bing, bong, just like destroying everything in there. And they're like, and then it's like,
they just don't care. They just don't care. They're just like, okay, cool, bye.
No.
It's like, homie.
Don't. And I'm so mad about it. I'm genuinely mad. It's like, you can't, look at how you treated the riots and shit back in like June and July, and then you're just gonna be like, hey, yo, take over the house. Take over. It's fine. At least then, whether or not I agree with it, there was still a justification for what was happening in June and July. Mm-hmm. This one is just him being a toddler going like, wah, you took my rattler, so I'm gonna fucking destroy the country. How much you guys want to bet he was sitting there with his hand over the nuke button like, okay, I'm ready. I'm fucking, not yet. How many people gotta die? Nobody's dying? Fuck it, Nagasaki.
Then he stands up from the table and does like the...
No, he just does like this. He starts going... Just starts Fortnite dancing on the table.
Oh,
just and they're like, everybody's in the room's just going... You did
just
not.
See him like, he just brings in this giant poster that just says "Victory Royale."
I've been working very hard on this, and I think they have the hologram ready. Zing!
Gosh.
Royale is just fluttering in the sky. He's like, holograms are insane.
Gosh, and I'm just picturing Donald Trump flossing, and I really don't want to.
Dude, I think his hair would be doing the flossing more than his actual body.
His hair's just like... He's got like a
I'm
dorsal
not seeing
thing
enough
going on.
movement.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, so the Capitol got taken over, and then he decided that he was going to call all of the terrorists little special unique people that are loved, and he loves them very much, and like kissed them on the forehead essentially, and then came out and was like, it's fraudulent, I not go to inauguration. And it's like, you're such a toddler, dude. Get the fuck out of here.
I think one of the best parts that came out of that was that right after that happened, when Pence changed his Twitter banner to Biden and Harris. That was the funniest part of it.
Did he actually
unfollowed
do
Trump,
that?
and then he changed his banner to Biden and Harris.
Oh my gosh.
It was the funniest thing I've ever seen.
Dude, I thought the
that's
most
like the
badass
most-
part was the dude that he like grabbed. He had the state of mind to grab the ballot box with all the verified like information, grabbed that shit, went downstairs, and while everybody else is roaming like, where is it? Where is it? They're downstairs going, okay, so we getting Trump out of this bitch? Yeah, we getting Trump out of this bitch. Cool. And they're just like signing out in the basement. By the way, I'm here to tell y'all, if any of y'all think that what happened at the Capitol is normal and okay, y'all need help. Y'all need a lot of help. I don't speak for Soap, and I don't speak for Travis, but I'm saying y'all need
I know
help.
you can, by all means.
Y'all fucking need
Yeah,
help.
go ahead.
Get
Yeah, it's severe
get therapy. Talk to your parents about whatever you have against them. Make up with
Maybe
that
adopt
girlfriend.
like a cat or something.
Adopt
like...
a kitten. You know, maybe shave the neck beard and go. And then for the guys, what I want y'all to do.
And I'm worried I'm gonna get canceled. Oh my
I don't give a
gosh,
fuck.
you freaking killed him, dude.
And then, that's not even it of the news. Then on a very much smaller scale, but still shook the entire internet, Call Me Carson got canceled. And I'm pissed off about it, all right?
Same.
So based on the facts of what I have, all right, I'm going to say this. She was almost 18. He had just turned 19, I believe, was the thing.
Mm-hmm.
She was instigating it. It was a consensual thing of them talking about it. I read through the messages and everything. Now, there may be other children involved that would make it grooming. But at this point, it's literally just like either a junior and a senior in high school, or a junior and just graduated senior, or a senior and a senior where one of them got held back and one got an early start. That's the only difference between it. So I don't know what the fuck y'all are on, because y'all are canceling him for, you know, like a year and some month age difference, when there are literally people sitting out there, you know, trying to fuck a 13-year-old at the age of like 30. So are y'all, and given, it's not like he's doing it now. This was before. This was years ago. I don't understand this. I'm so confused.
The
I'm gonna be
age
honest-
wasn't the problem. It was the power dynamic that's the problem.
But he wasn't even that big. He wasn't even like, it
Yeah.
wasn't like he was, you know, millions of subs and he's like, oh yeah, she's gonna want me. I don't even know how many he had. I don't think he had that many. I still think it was fairly.
It was only 2 years ago.
Oh, it was 2 years ago? Okay, let me see his.
Yeah, he's only 21 now, and he was 19 at the time.
All right, let me see. How many subs did Carson have in 2018?
And like, either way, one of the things I've hated the most about cancel culture is the fact that people don't actually like stop and do their own research. 90% of the time, it is very much just a mob mentality where people don't even know what it is that they're fighting for. They don't even know like, oh, what goal am I trying to accomplish here? All they know is everybody else is angry, so now I'm going to be angry too at, this person, and like people they don't even question like what's actually happening. They don't even look into it for themselves.
Oh my god, I can't find shit. Just give me the stat. Okay, 2020.
21, 21, 21, 21.
Okay, let me see. Also, can we talk about how PogChamp got removed? Because that kind of shook
That
my
was-
whole fucking world.
That was stupid. That was so stupid.
That was deserved.
Like
I feel like
it's an emote. Like
like
okay, if you want to cancel the person, fine, but why cancel the freaking why cancel the
'cause, like,
emote?
it
It
just-
doesn't make sense.
like that's the only thing I have. Like the dude's shitty. Like he
Yeah.
can fucking.
I couldn't care less about
I
the
hope
person
he gets
itself.
Yeah, I hope he gets his ass beat. But like, it's kind of like what the initial meaning behind the swastika was, but then the
Yeah.
Germans used it, so they're like, okay, the swastika's bad no matter what the original thing was. That's the same thing with here. PogChamp has still and always has been a nice, inviting emote and everything like that. It should have stayed up. But it's because it's so far removed from the original creator. That's where my issue is with it. Like, by all means, take it down, or by all means, cancel him and like go like, okay, he's a piece of shit, get him out of here. But I just feel like there should have been something different done for that. That's my only issue with it. Like when I read that message, I was like, oh my god, you dumb, you're so, oh my god. But that's my view on it. That's my view.
It's something that I just think it's just so not important either way, really, honestly. I mean,
Yeah.
it's kind of like a nothing to me here. I thought the emote was kind of stupid personally. I never liked it. And to be fair as well, the guy himself, I don't like the guy at all or anything. I hate him. But the guy also hated the emote in the first place. So I was actually kind of surprised that the emote was up.
Then why didn't we leave it up if he hates it that much? That doesn't make sense. It seems like he would be being punished.
But I honestly just think it's a non-important situation, honestly.
The only reason I even like am upset about it is the fact that so many other streamers have done so much shittier stuff and they've been allowed to keep their career and everything, but then they remove an emote like same day, which is like never happened before. They immediately do it,
Yeah.
but then they like ignore everything else, and it's like, what the hell are y'all doing? How you choose an something that, like Soap said, is so nothing.
Yeah.
And, like, you guys do that immediately, but then you refuse to acknowledge the other bad things?
Yeah.
Fix your
very
platform, Twitch!
Cancel. Well, that's just cancel culture, It's very much like a picking and choosing. Like, oh yeah, I'll jump on the bandwagon and cancel this guy, but oh, I like this other creator, so we'll just pretend like he didn't do anything wrong. And it's just like
That's true.
there is no consistency with it. It's just whatever happens to be going on at the time, and then it's just like, oh yeah, we'll just go with this. And it's like,
So
no,
wait, hold on.
stop.
I want to go back to the Carson thing because this is like a topic I've seen before with it. So, you mentioned the power dynamic with it, and I'm genuinely like, I want to have an open floor on this because I wanted to see different sides of it. So, let's say he waited just, they had already been talking and they were already interested, but then she turned 18. Would that still be a power dynamic? So, like, where's the limitation between when a power dynamic is a no-go and a power dynamic is okay, like the differences in it? Because from what I saw and what I read was very different with it, and I'm gonna say right now, the argument that she was a child, didn't understand the weight of the situation. I'm sorry. By the time I was like 12 or 13, I understood the weight of my decisions of what I did.
Mm-hmm.
So I had the difference. At 17, you're about to graduate. So
Yeah.
with it, so where does the power dynamic come? Does that mean that he wouldn't be able to really date anybody? Because what would have happened if she was 18 and this happened, and then she came out or whatever and started like, instead of grooming allegations, it was, what is it, sexual harassment allegations for it or whatever, but it was the same situation. Would that mean he was using his power in a negative way, or was he using his power, or was he just being a dude
Yeah.
interested? Like, where is the level of it? Because we can't treat celebrities like they're gods, and we can't treat them like they can't do normal human mistakes, because like the situation from what I saw is literally something that I know from like when I worked at Smoky Mo's and high school relationships and all that stuff. So where are you seeing the power dynamic thing? Like what's your take on it?
Well, it's a matter of, you have somebody who was a fan. I don't know exactly for how long, but I know they were a fan for at least a somewhat period of time there. And I think that kind of no matter what, that's not right. Like, it'd be like imagine if there's like a teacher who was like 22 and they were like your teacher in like your senior year or something, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then like you graduate and you're 18 now. There's technically nothing wrong there, but being with like a teacher there, like there's still, no matter what, like a figure that is higher than you, whether that be like you know, like in a case of a celebrity, you know, or like, and you're a fan of somebody there,
Mm-hmm.
or, you know, in other types of relationships, is always weird. It's like, it's kind of the same thing there with like things with like larger age gaps, where it's like the older person will almost always have some form of power over the younger one in those cases. And even if it's legal, but like, you know, like 20 and 50, like there's technically nothing wrong with that, but that's be really weird.
Yeah.
Now, once again, the issue with the power dynamic here doesn't have to do with age. Like, it's technically wrong off age here, but I don't think the age is the big factor. Because I think if this was just like somebody random who he like met at a coffee shop and wasn't a fan, I don't think there would have been an issue here. But it's the fact that it was someone who came to him as a fan, and then he starts talking to a fan. Like, yeah, you, like, as you said, like, they came to him first. They came to him as a fan, and then it became flirtatious. And I don't think that's what you should do when you are in that position. You know, like think about, like, imagine if like Drake like started like, and like there was like a 20-year-old who liked Drake, and they started talking to Drake, and then Drake was suddenly dating a 20-year-old. Technically, there's nothing wrong there, but the power that Drake would have over a fan in this case here is
didn't
substantial.
He date a 14-year-old?
Well, yes, but Drake's also creepy.
True.
Okay, I can see where you're saying. I can see where you're coming from. I see where you're coming from with that. It would be, yeah, no, I see where you're coming from with that, because that would definitely be an issue, especially
and as well. I don't think this is going to be like a long-term thing here. I have literally no idea what this guy does. I've just seen him on Twitter occasionally. I know nothing about
like
this guy or whatever.
Massive YouTuber and streamer.
But honestly, realistically, as in most of these cases here, they'll get some negative press for like a month or two. People will forget about it, move on, and then it'll be like nothing happened in like literally 2 months. Like, that tends to be how this goes.
Except for Pyrocynical. He got shut the shit down. Travis, you did not just do the finger gun sideways.
Maybe I did.
Yeah. Okay, that's a
shout
different.
Shout out to my friend Abby. No, I can't stop doing that.
Mal has made it where I have to flick the phone screen every time she does it. So it's like punishment. She'll literally.
What's wrong with it?
She was doing. It's just an annoying. Well, he's a TikToker, so I don't know why I'm trying to say it's an annoying TikToker thing when he's a TikToker.
Ex-TikToker. Kind of, maybe. I don't know.
Who knows at this point? Well, all right. Yeah, Mal's just making me flick the screen every time. And last night she did something. She's like, "Never mind." And I was like, "What'd you do?" And she goes, "Nothing." I was like, what did you do? And she was like, no, then you're going to flick the screen. I was like, did you do the finger gun thing again? She goes, maybe. And I just like punched the shit out of my phone. She's like, I said a flick. And I was like, I took matters into my own hands.
I mean, I know that's what she wants you to do, but not like that.
Yo, don't go airing out our laundry.
Hi, Mom. Sorry. I know she's listening.
Yeah. She may be watching to see what we're like.
That's a good point.
This ice cream's really not that good. It tastes like stony air. It's not,
That's I was gonna do a joke, but I couldn't think of anything. Continue.
Oh, Soap, you'll be happy. The reason I was like slightly late is because I was in the middle of a Naruto episode and I didn't know how to stop.
Hey!
Dude, it is like right off the bat, you're like just drawn in. You're like,
I know. Oh, you should have seen me. I just did like the giddiest jump you've ever seen. Well, you didn't do it.
dude,
But
I
I promise you it was there.
I immediately started watching it like as soon as I could, and like I am just enthralled with the show.
I
Dude,
know.
Kakashi, so far, Kakashi is fucking awesome. Kakashi is a total badass. I love him.
No.
Dude. And it's
How far are
crazy.
you?
I'm only like 7 episodes in, maybe 8 episodes.
Okay, but so you're like you're starting to get into like the thing where things are actually happening.
Yeah, right now they're Naruto's yelling about the missions, and he's like, "We're not babies," and then Iruka's like, "Shut up," and Kakashi just slugs the fuck out of his face. So,
Oh my God.
dude, I'm
You will cry so much in this show.
dude, I'm yeah.
It's so fucking sad.
Also, Dan Machi, we gotta talk about this, all right? Because we're gonna have
We finished it.
You're gonna have a different viewpoint, and you may be frustrated with it. I thought the ending was actually good. I liked it. Given I was hoping there would be a little bit more to it. It was still good, and I know you had talked about like there was like no consequence almost. Like everything that had happened had like no consequence. I think the consequence is like Bell is like fucking gone. Like his head is so fucked after this season. He has no idea what he's doing. And then Hermes, there's going to be a huge distrust between Hermes and them. As seen in the comedic way of Hestia just beating the shit out of Hermes when he knocked on the door going, "Hello!" And then she just knocks the fuck out of him. The consequences, while could have been more like, Winnie dying. Oh, spoiler alert. Could have been Winnie dying and then not resurrecting her. And, like Gross having to die and everything. I still think that the consequences for the full scope of like how the show normally runs was really well put to where it's like, okay, Bell's like kind of crazy now. Like he's broken, has no idea what the fuck life is even meaning anymore. Hermes is going to be distrustful of it, and now the Loki Familia, whereas they weren't a huge fan of him before, they're really not going to like him anymore with it. As well as the Minotaur consequence. He's going to come back. The Minotaur beat the shit out of Bell. And it's a nice little callback to see that him and Bell had killed him before, and he turned into this, one of the Xenos. And so now the dude has no arm and he's training again. So I feel like there's definitely going to be, like, those consequences are going to come up in the 4th season, which is why I think it was as much as I would have liked a little bit more to have happened, I think it was a very decent and good ending for how it went. And I hope that because of how much they like shifted shit on us in this season, I'm hoping that they're going to do the same thing in season 4, but there's going to be more consequences. They're just going to add up to it and play off of the ones that already existed.
See, I think a lot depends on what they do in fourth season, and I'm just like, I'm not. You're having a lot more optimistic hopes than I am. See, like for Hermes, for example, I don't think they're gonna be distrustful. I think the entire consequence was the beating of Hermes, and I think that's all that they're gonna do for consequence for Hermes. I'm not expecting anything else to be done to him, which is a thing that I don't like. Like, that shouldn't have been done in a comedic way there type thing. Like, I think it should have been like pretty much on the lines of like him being in a trial. I mean, he lied to multiple of the people here, including Oranos, which is kind of a big deal. And it's like, I don't think that shouldn't be necessarily handled in this little comedic manner. Like, that should be like on a trial for exile, the same as Icolos, you know? Not that I want him to be exiled, but like, I think something of that scale. It was also just, I think a lot of it for me was just disappointing things, like with Hermes there. That last episode, like episode 11, it had this huge cliffhanger, and it was like, oh my gosh, Hermes is actually evil. And then like it was bad, but it like wasn't. It like I like literally expected Hermes to pull out the Glock and start shooting, you know, like.
I pull the Glock
and then
from my Rari.
And he's like, okay, so I just need like 3 of you guys to go out there and fight Bell and die real quick. That's all I need you to do. I'm like, that's okay. Why did we gave him this whole like evil smile over here, like he was literally about to do a genocide? And then he was like, I just need 3 of you to go fight Bell and die real quick. It was like, okay, like it just didn't. I did not like how that felt there to me, like that turn. I liked the fight with Astraeus. I like that Bell lost the fight because I think that's pretty reasonable. But it was kind of at the same time here, like, I don't like that everyone likes Bell again, because once again, Bell's actions were huge. I mean, he attacked other adventurers, and they're like, oh, well, he defended everybody that one time, though, so he's chill again. And, like, I don't think that's reasonable. I don't think that would happen in real life. Like, if somebody had, like, started shooting at people, but then they protected people one time, I don't think people are gonna be like, oh, don't worry, he's fine. Don't remember that time that he, like, tried to kill, like, literally 20 people. Just don't pretend that didn't, like, that's just not like a reasonable thing. So I didn't like that, because I think that could have been, like, had the people still distrusted Bell, I think that would make things in a better position for going into here, because Bell is more messed up in the head, and I think having the isolation on top of that creates a really good dynamic that they can do a lot with. But like, he's lost that factor, and it's just like, oh, don't worry, everybody loves him again. So it's like, I expect in the second season, if he like breaks, or fourth season, if he breaks down, then it's just gonna be like, oh, don't worry, everybody comes to the rescue and is like, Bell, we love you, and then he wins. Like, I think if he was isolated, I wouldn't have that expectation. Like, I'm as well. They also foreshadowed that like whole thing with like the leader kid of the Loki familia. I don't remember his name. Finn, I think is his name. Yeah. And like it was like basically like how they, whenever the fight with Knossos started, they had, you know, like Bell's face in one side and then his in the other, and I was like expecting an actual conflict there. And they literally never meet in the entire fight for Knossos. So it was like I get it was, you could have just been showing like representatives of both sides, but like normally when you do that, you expect a fight, and that was kind of the thing I was waiting for, because we know this dude's supposed to be like some ultra prodigy, but we also haven't really seen much from him either. So I was thinking this could have been like a cool moment there, and maybe that would have been the final fight, and then it wasn't. Like, what I expected to happen was that Bell was going to start fighting Astraeus, and then Finn was just going to come in here and like literally insta-kill Astraeus and then fight Bell. Like, that was what I expected to happen. And then I was like, man, this fight with Astraeus has been going on for like 14 minutes. I was like, I don't think the Finn's coming in, is he? Yeah.
Well, and
okay,
but that also brings a point with it, which I'm hoping, because I'm looking at the scope of like how the show has ran before. And so in regards, this is a huge change for the character. Like, look at the end of season 2 and how he was like, you know, I don't want you to die. And then they like basically completely all but forgot about that in season 3 when it happened. And you're like, what the hell? This one, it was like a slow mental decline that I saw over the entire season, which gives me good hope that they're going to continue it into the fourth one. On top of that, we don't know what the crowd, like the majority thinks. So they put it in the news, yeah, and the people in the crowd, some of them were like, "Oh my God, holy shit, he's killing Asterius!" Blah, 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 blah. We have no idea what the rest of it. We have no idea what Finn's viewpoint is going to be on him, which means that we may get a Finn arc of him trying to do it. On top of that, we don't know what's going to happen with the dwarf. What happened between him? We don't know what's going to happen with the two twins, especially the one that allowed Wine to get away. We don't know what's going to happen with her. And on top of that, they've been teasing the Freya family like since the beginning. But we have no idea what this is going to mean between the Loki familia and the Freya familia, because they legitimately stopped them from being able to go anywhere. And Finn was not happy. He was not happy the last time we saw him. So I'm hoping in season 4 that it changes, that something is done a little bit differently, that they're like, oh, okay, we were able to do this, now we're going to try and make it even worse, or whatever. I don't want like a Sword Art Online everybody fucking wins kind of thing, where it's like, oh my God, we almost died, but he found the hack into the mainframe and using cheat codes. I don't want that. I want it to be a straightforward fucking everything is changing. And I want it to start with Belle's mental decline and him continuing it. And I hope, this sounds so fucked up saying it, but I hope he still feels isolated in the season 4, because he was feeling completely alone by the end of season 3. No matter what.
Yeah.
And I'm wanting that to continue. Also, I really want Ace to be fucking gone. Can we just get rid of her?
Oh.
Can we please just like...
You're a bad character.
Just put her in the fucking paper shredder, dude. She's literally... Paper's more dimensional than her. She's nothing.
It's so bad, that character. I think that's the other thing. I think my biggest problems with Danmachi right now are that I am expecting them to do the worst thing that they can do in season 4. Because I feel like, even though he's lost right now, I feel like it keeps inching ever so closely till he's just going to win everything. Especially now that he's training again with Eyes, it's like, I feel like this is going to be a thing here where it's going to be like, he trained, he got like 2 levels now, and he gonna beat him. He's going to beat everybody.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, that's what I'm expecting.
I am looking because his blade did break, though. And I don't know what that's going to mean, because there was like a significant show when that blade broke. So I don't know what that's going to mean as well. But continue. I just realized that.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, I think they can make season 4 good, but I think this ending of season 3 is not strong on its own at all. I think how good this ending is will depend on how season 4 utilizes. If season 4 just moves on like they did with 2, basically, between 2 and 3, where they're just like, no, don't even pay attention to that stuff. If they do that again, then the ending of season 3 is bad. If they like utilize it really well and go like the best possible path, I think it'll retroactively make it good. But I don't have high hopes for them to, because they haven't really been good at carrying things, even across arcs, much less across seasons.
Yeah, unless it's like a main character like Haruhime or something like that, they really don't keep them. Which I'm really hoping, because I love Danmachi. I love the whole premise of the show. I just really want them to take this and use it in a good way. If they don't, I don't know how. I'm gonna watch it. It's Danmachi, but I just don't know how much it's going to keep my attention. Because this was a very memorable season. This was a fucking intense as hell season.
Oh yeah.
And I want them to keep up with that. I hope that they keep up with that. Yeah. Yeah. I was gonna say something music related, because I thought something had released, but I don't remember what had released. Whatever happened to pizza at McDonald's? What? When was there pizza at McDonald's?
How would that ever exist?
Why would that ever exist? Why would they ever make that? Let's look.
Because Trigger.
What did Studio Trigger?
What haven't they
exactly? Exactly.
I'm trying to think. I don't. Yeah. I don't remember. I can't remember what was getting released. Damn it! That makes me really mad. I really wanted to know. I wanted
Your
to
mind
remember.
is finally going.
Dude, I'm so tired. Emily and I literally stayed out in the snow for like 5 hours today. Like,
Damn.
I am so tired.
Yeah.
And then I woke up having that god awful nightmare, and I'm like, yeah, I don't want to do this.
Oh my god, side. But then you had to because it was snowing.
It was awesome, dude. So my sister and I literally made a snowman that was like in between our heights. That's how how much snow there was.
I got a lovely collection of sleet. That was all we got here.
That's all you got? Oh man, we got like 6 inches of snow here.
I know,
I
Jake
thought
showed
you-
me a picture. It was crazy. I was like, oh.
I thought you said sleep for a second. I was just like, mood. It's like y'all were out playing in the snow. I slept.
No, I was excited as hell for there to be sun. I was excited as hell for the snow. I didn't know what was gonna happen. I was super excited. I was like, let's go. Yeah. So I've been in a fuck love savage mood today, and I've been listening to nothing but that, and the entire time I'm just thinking of Travis.
Michael,
going like,
sweetheart.
it's fucking awful.
It's
Stop.
bad.
It's a bad album. It's garbage. You don't need to listen to it. And I'm just sitting here like singing every word, going, "This is a
Question mark exists. Why would you?
Because I was in
Why
like an
would you
emo
listen
pop
to-
mood, but I like if I wanted to listen like question mark to have like a blend of everything, I wanted to have like a journey. That's what I would have done. But I was in an emo pop mood.
Oh.
I've gotten to the point where I've listened to so much
Freaking
music due to last year that I'm literally
God.
going to albums. I'm like, okay, I want a specific
Wow.
sound. I'm going to this album. I need a specific sound. I'm going to this album. When I want to do roulette, I just click on audio roulette. Like, I don't give a fuck.
Gosh.
Yeah. Oh man, so if you missed it yesterday, we had to like fucking moderate the entire server. We had to like the Phantoms.
That's kind of fun, actually.
It is. The Phantoms one, we have so many fucking members now. We're up to like 35, 30. Actually, I think we got more. Let me see. 4. Okay, that's 9. 9. Oh my god. 30. Yeah, we're up to like 34 or 35. And it's kind of crazy. I don't know I don't know who all is what the fuck? PP avocado.
PP avocado.
PP avocado.
Should that go on a t-shirt?
PP avocado. That's one. That's one to put on here. But
just
yeah, we had to moderate because people were lying about their age. They were like, I'm 15 when they were like 12 or whatever, and it's like, what the fuck? Now we have to moderate this shit.
it's just this little chibi cartoon avocado with this giant schlong. PP avocado. Oh my gosh. I would wear that. You know I would
you
wear
would,
that.
and I would too. I want it on like a mask so I can just like when I pull it up, the dick just shows as I pull it up.
And everybody else in the Walmart is just. Ooh.
And you got the meth heads going, "Hey baby, how much can I get for that schlong?" It's like,
Hamana?
back away from me. Back away from me.
Back it up for rich ass nim nim.
I'm a bouncer dad for a rich ass nimmin. I'm a this jam for a rich ass nimmin.
Oh! I got
What?
a very interesting video sent to me the other day.
Oh god, should we watch it?
No, it was like it wasn't the kind that's like replayable. It was just in Instagram DMs. But I got something very interesting. I got a video of college babes freaking throwing it back.
Why? Why do we have college babes? Gross.
Dude, he's just on this trampoline. I think it was just like he's on this trampoline and he like fell down and he was like trying to get back up. But it's like it
Rolling
looked like he
back.
was just bouncing, just back and forth, just.
Dude, he's bouncing his ass
Five
for a
sent
rich
that
ass
to me.
nim nim.
I guess, yeah. 5 sent that to me, and I was just like, "Damn, boy, he thick."
Okay, so I've been debating this, and I didn't want to bring it out unless it's absolutely necessary. Should I give
Oh,
a
no.
little bit of backstory on Bedacted and what she did?
I mean, you can if you want to.
All right.
I'm not gonna stop you.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna say this. All right. To anyone out there listening to this, if you have an ex that you're still interested in, but it's been like 4 fucking years, and you just keep thinking, damn, they're the best I ever had. Obviously, the only thing you can do is send your saggy ass granny titties and your big ass beer belly that covers your, I'm certain, stretched out vagina, and send a picture of it to them and tell them that you're in your birthday suit for your birthday with a winky face, and then tell them that the tits are all natural and they're filled with God's milk. By the way, in case you're listening to this, Mal says that you're a fucking retard and there's a reason you dropped out of high school because they're not filled with milk until you're pregnant. So unless your fat ass has a kid, they're not filled with anything, you dumb bitch.
Honestly.
So it was so bad. It was so bad, dude. It was like just fucking one after the other. It was, oh my god. I found out some interesting information though. Some really interesting information.
Bet you did. I'll bet you did.
Sweet home. I don't even know if you know, Travis, but she said that she would fuck her brother if it wasn't her brother.
You mentioned that.
And I'm like, what?
I hate.
And I'm like,
I
cool.
hate
She's
that
like,
knowledge.
at least he loves me. And I'm like,
Doubt it.
press X for doubt.
Does he? Does he though? Does he really?
Basically, I'm not gonna spill air out the laundry because it would be what she wanted. But I'm just here to tell you, I've never had this experience before, and especially if you're dating the person and in the short time you were dating, you never saw each other naked. Don't send unsolicited nudes because I can guarantee they don't care at all. And don't start by insulting them and doing the same abusive tactics that you did when you were dating them that made it where said person never wanted to see you again. Literally. So you remember how I was an anorexic workoutaholic during that?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Her grand response to get my attention on a fake account? Just take a guess.
What?
Take a guess.
Like, that's hard.
She goes, "You're built like a fucking twig." And then after I respond, she's like, "I want to be friends." No, 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 no,
No,
There's
never.
no. You can't. No. It'd be like me walking up to Travis, beating him in the dick, and then bashing his face in and looking at him, going, "You want to be my best friend? I want you to be my best friend." It doesn't work. It doesn't work. Abuse victims don't want to have an abusive friendship, especially after they let you down 2 months prior in a very calm and kind way when they didn't have to be. Now you can just drive in a burning car, go off the bridge, and burn in hell, bitch.
Amen.
Praise be. The funniest thing.
Praise be the fire in that freaking car.
Dude, the funniest thing would be if even the devil looked and went, "Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no."
Kicks her back out. Davy Jones that shit.
You in the fucking locker. I don't give a two fuck about you. God.
Oh gosh.
Yeah,
Just
it's
punts her back out onto the freeway. There's just this portal just opens from the middle of the road, and people are just like, "What is that?" Just
a child.
like a beached whale just hits the pavement.
Lamau, dude. All I'm thinking of
Gosh.
is Coach Teresa when we were doing the horse thing, making fun of Bedacted, and then she got mad. Also, Mal made a great point.
Gosh.
She never once disagreed with me calling her a horse fucker and telling her that she would fuck dogs. She never disagreed at all.
Oh god.
Yeah. You now have like a teeny tiny view into what this person is like.
Dude, so after this, I'm gonna have to walk you through everything. It was hilarious. I had some zingers in there, homie. I was like, boom, you're dead. I'm done. Oh man. Well, I think we're reaching the end here, actually, and we're actually going to have a normal length episode.
Yay!
Um,
I have one thing kind of funny to talk about.
All right, let's do it. Bring it home. Bring it home, boy.
The account that I used to message her, telling her to kill herself. My mom found the account. She thought, but here's the thing. She thought that they were like against me. She thought that they were a hate account for me. So she's like, "Have you seen this?" I was like, "No." And she's just like, "Dude, they're being so mean to you." I'm like, "That's crazy. I need to delete that."
Dude, that's crazy. But who asked?
True. I should have just been like, "Yeah, I don't really care. Like, I have
It's
had
like the
haters
Among Us
before.
one
It
where
doesn't
it's
bother
like,
me."
That's crazy. There are 0 people who asked.
Oh gosh.
But yeah.
Me out here turning rocks over looking for who the fuck asked.
Dude, me driving all the way to Walmart to find the great value of your opinion.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So to sum up this episode, Trump is a piss baby.
Little baby man.
Little baby man. He had a house party when his parents weren't home. Carson is like in a no area. Bedacted is sucking horse cock confirmed.
Yep.
and
The whole thing.
Yeah.
Maybe she didn't have. Maybe she didn't have
Down the back of the
fat-
throat, and it just keeps going.
Dude, maybe it
It
wasn't a
just keeps-
beer belly. Maybe it was just like internal bleeding.
Yeah, like that was like what Nate said. You know, it's like it went so far up in, it just like turned her insides into freaking like chili. Just
Oh no! I ate chili
Stop.
today. Fuck!
Stop. Just stop.
Once again, we're back to food.
ground beef that hoe.
That's horrible.
Oh, yep,
I never want to
yep,
do that again.
yeah, it is.
Anyway, yeah, new song coming out on the 29th. Travis has released 3 new videos on YouTube, and
And I still can't say the correct name of the game I'm playing. Apparently,
humana, you know,
humana.
humana.
That's gonna be my intro for the next one. I'm just gonna be like, "Hi guys, welcome back to Humana Simulator."
And they're like in the background, you just have humana playing.
Just like 5 seconds, just on loop. Gosh.
Yeah. So
Medacta just shows her dad the video. She's like, "Hey, look, Travis released this new YouTube video. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Humana." Her dad just nuts.
no.
Nut.
It's just humana. Oh. Except it's not the auto tune. It's her dad going. Oh.
So just her dad going.
Yeah. Anyway, if you like seeing our,
I need therapy.
you do. You need a lot more. If y'all enjoyed this, join our Phantoms Discord and y'all can talk. See, I'm gonna show it one more time. Look at this. Wow. You can chill with us. It's in the link in the description. Go stream our music. Michael Riccardi everywhere. Also in the link below. Jables everywhere. Link below. Follow us on Twitter at the real Michael Rick.
You know what they should do?
What?
They should follow us on Twitter.
Dude, that's crazy. I was just thinking that they should follow us
I know.
on Twitter at real Michael Rick at JT.
Unless in the tweets where I start to get a little bit more colorful with my language, they respond to the tweets with, "I thought you had a better vocabulary than that.
Well,
You're
you
not
know
better
what?
than me, okay?"
Suck a fat
You're not-
cock. Suck a fat cock, you cunt munch twat waffle. I hope you get cum syrup all over your saggy ass titties, bitch muncher.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So follow us on Twitter.
Follow us on Twitter so we can yell at you.
And Instagram at John Travis Abel, at the real Michael Riccardi, and then Wolfie Sharpfang for YouTube, j.t.abel, ABEL.
Actually, I did fix it. It's just JTable now with the
Yep,
dot.
just
J.Table.
Go do that.
JTable.
And if
I
you
don't
hop in
know what I'm
Phantoms,
doing.
you will get previews of songs before they release, and you will also get all the notifications for all the new drops and everything like that, including possibly some new merch coming up. Yeah,
Coming up, humming, and you're filling up.
my ass is filling up. And as always, you can find Spoon at your local Walmart. This has been Audio Roulette. Signing off. We will see y'all next week with some even greater news.
Bye.
Yeah.